Let's get it. Here's what you need to know right now. Spirit is saying raise your vibration and start creating a self-care routine, because let's be honest, some of you are guilty for not taking care of yourself, for not taking some time out. Spirit is saying when you start creating a self-care routine, what you are not realizing, what you are not seeing is that your vibration starts to go up. Suddenly you've got a reason to smile because you genuinely feel good from within. Very simple, right? Very simple message from your guides and your guardian angels. Sometimes, you're working, you've got bills to pay, you've got responsibilities and all of that. And we forget to nurture ourselves. We forget that we cannot pour from an empty cup. We forget that we also need to prioritize our needs and just some time out to do nothing. I always say you are a human being, not a human doing. Meaning that you're always doing. You're always on the go. Spirit is saying, listen, when you create that self-care routine, or when you just take some time out just to quieten down the world, even for 10 minutes, you actually see that your guides and your guardian angels will be present with you, even though you might just take 10 minutes out of your day just to do nothing, just to be present. It's going to feel afterwards like you literally have had a rest for 3 or 4 hours. That's what I got told to tell you. Okay, so let's get our tarot cards on the table to elaborate further on the messages that your guardian angels are wanting you to receive right now. So let's get it. Where did we go? Okay, from there. So let me get more cards on the table and we can really dive deep into the meat of this reading. There definitely is some healing. Okay, there definitely is some time that is needed to just acknowledge some of the pain and disappointments that you felt. When we create a self-care routine, it is an opportunity for us to just look back at the past and to see where we are broken. Okay? Because sometimes we don't even know that we are broken in this area of our lives because we're too busy taking care of other people. We're too busy showing up in life. But when we take some time out, you might just realize that, oh, my inner child needs healing. My inner child needs time. And when you do give your inner child some time, you start to see things shift very, very quickly. I think it's a shame, sometimes that we truly don't realize the power of rest. It's like, if you've had a toddler before, a child, an infant, and they're fussy, okay, they are cranky, they're just like angry at the world. And you just like, go and take a nap. Taking a nap is also part of self-care. And they don't want to. They fight taking a nap. They don't want to. They want to stay awake because maybe they want to watch their favorite cartoon, or they think they're going to miss out on something if they go to sleep. And then eventually they take a nap. And when they wake up, it's as if they're a different person. So equally the same for you. Spirit is saying that there is just some places in your life, okay, where you just need to just switch off for a moment. And by switching off, you actually reset the energies around. And through that, you're actually going to feel very, very rejuvenated. I think the best sleep for a nap, I think it's 20 minutes. Apparently, according to science. I know that because my husband takes naps. I'm not a napping type of person. And he always says 20 minutes. And he's very strict about it. He sets his alarm at 20 minutes. Because if you go past 20 minutes, apparently you actually wake up feeling worse than you did before. I don't know. That's what I've heard. So let's pop that to one side and let's pop that to there. There you go. Exactly like I told you. Okay? Rest, rejuvenate, recuperate, restore your energies, reset your energies, because by doing so, you will see that your vibration will start to go up. Even if you just rest for a short amount of time, it will feel like you've rested for a couple of hours, because this is what is needed in your body. We have the energies of the Nine of Cups, which is all about your hopes, your dreams, and your wishes coming true. And Spirit is saying, for some of you, you think your hopes, your dreams, and your manifestations will become your reality, especially connected to money, to resources, to wealth. You think they'll become a reality when you hustle so hard, when you bend the candles from both ends, when you are showing up, when you're showing up. But actually, that is far from the truth. The blessings that are here from the energies of the Nine of Cups are all about you receiving something huge without you having to give up parts of yourself, without you having to burn yourself out. So Spirit is saying, like I told you, heal your heart. Okay, give time to just allow your emotions to be felt, to be seen, to be released. Okay, take some time for self. And in doing so, okay, especially when you do it on a regular basis, you're going to start to see that some cords will start to get cut, dissolved, severed. And these cords are what have kept you in the darkness, in scarcity, what is the word that I want? In that feeling that even when you push and push and push, nothing actually changes. That is because you're bound. You're a prisoner. And you're a prisoner through your emotions. You're a prisoner through what happened in the past. And because you haven't given it the chance to be felt, or you might be actively running away from it, it will bind you even further. It will wrap around you even more, like a snake. You breathe and it wraps around a little bit tighter. But when you take some time out, this is when you start releasing this binding that is there. And then, because you're not pushing so hard, you move with the energy of faith, knowing what is rightly yours, knowing that your blessings, no one else can take them away from you. You just have to arrive, okay, with your proof of work, okay, to collect the blessings that are here. And your proof of work is your energy, your vibration. And when you arrive to collect your blessings, they're like, all right, where's your receipt? And you're like, right here. And they're like, okay, no problem. Yep, your delivery arrived. There you have it. Take it, enjoy it. And you're like, thank you. And you leave and you go and live happily ever after. Okay, because Spirit, jokes aside, Spirit is saying that yet again, for many of you, okay, you're currently stuck in a situation, a painful situation, where Spirit is truly saying that please visit this situation, because even if you get to this point, you find ways of jeopardizing this. You find ways of destroying this blessing, this wish having become a reality, because you are still bound to the pain that you haven't felt, that you haven't processed. And this pain will come and destroy everything. It will come and destroy your blessing like a thief in the night. Seven of Swords is a thief in the night. And you can see here, it's like nighttime, it's like darkness. Okay? And so Spirit is saying, sometimes it is difficult for us to see what is obvious. But it's only obvious after you've done the work. So perhaps the question for you right now is, what painful situation have you experienced in the recent past, or maybe in life in general, that you haven't really given the time to acknowledge that situation, that moment, to feel it, to scream it out, to release it so that it can release you? I think for the most part, people don't truly realize that the pain that we hold within, the injury that we hold within, the disappointment that we hold within, unknowingly, these very same things are the things that come and rob us of our blessings. They come and rob us of opportunities and our ability to feel truly, you cannot fake it, to feel truly good, and for our vibration to be so on point that we are an equal vibrational match to the blessings. that have already been delivered for us, but we cannot collect these blessings if our vibration is off, because the receipts will not match. Okay, so Spirit is saying to you, from our tarot cards, the story is very, very clear, plain to understand. There's something that needs your attention, and if you don't give this situation your attention, it will carry on. Okay, I feel that this situation has been doing its thing, robbing you of your blessings many, many times over your lifetime. Okay, and so there you go. Spirit is saying that your blessings are already here. Do the thing that you need to do so that you can receive the thing that you're praying for, and then you can stay here forever without having to keep on defaulting back to the darkness and losing your blessings and your manifestations. And so there you have it. Drop the fire emoji in the comment section below, and I'm going to see you in my next reading. It's a goodbye from me. Bye.